so much. It's Roman Reigns pisses me off so much. It's unbelievable. What's going on, guys? Rampaging Rampardos here with a new series on the channel. Well, review on the channel, being Pokemon, not Pokemon, WWE, Monday Night War and pay-per-view reviews that be happening, or war will be happening every week, and then pay-per-views like every month or so. So, Monday Night War kicked off tonight with Chris Jericho coming out with his highlight reel that was brought back by Stephanie McMahon instead of the Ambrose Asylum. Came out to talk about, I don't even know what he was talking about, just normal Jericho stuff, as usual. I'm really liking heel really much. He's like, "You idiot!" and stuff. I like that, it's quite funny. Then he mentioned Mitch the potted plant I smashed over Dean Ambrose's head. I think it was on SmackDown. Was it on SmackDown? Yeah. No, it was on Raw. But he mentioned that, and there was Mitch splashed in pieces on the stool. And then, yeah, he was just saying that I was in hospital and you can't put him back to pieces after the assault Jericho did. I wasn't really paying attention. I kind of got bored. I was just drinking my coffee, and then after that, Big Cass confronted him, saying that, oh no, I honestly can't remember the first match, what he said. Chris Jericho was taking the piss out of him for saying that Enzo's in hospital with Dean Ambrose, and Big Cass made his way to have a fight with Chris Jericho by insulting him. And then YTJ said that it's not the new era, it's more for him. And then obviously Big Cass was saying that the new era's here and we're coming and stuff. So it kind of made into a match there. And then Big Cass said to get out. His Ringo was about to have a fight with him. Y2J rolled out, and then obviously he's like, "You've got one word to say to you," whatever. And then he was like, "SAWFT," and then so after, and then Chris Jericho ran. And is it me, or does he run really weird? I can't stop laughing how he runs. It's probably because it's due to his old age. I'm not too sure, but whenever he runs towards the ring, it's so funny. But obviously he got caught by Big Boot, and then obviously had a backstage segment with Stephanie saying that he wanted I think it was like on about like the Aaron not stay, that was unacceptable what Big Cass did, and Big Cass and then Stephanie agreed that he should have a match with him tonight. So after that, not much happened in the kickoff really, guys. It's just like a confrontation, and it turned into a match. So after that, what happened after that? I'm pretty sure I should have probably written this down. They announced that there'd be a 6-man elimination tag between the Club. Who are the Club? The Gold Club? What kind of name is that? The Club. You could have made something better, WWE. Yes, they can't have the Bullet Club, but make it more interesting than the Club. Like, what kind of club? Makes no sense what they're on about. Oh my god. It makes me cringe when they say, the Club. Or they usually say, the Club we're going to take down tonight. They could have at least said something made up, like something like the Barricade or something like that. I don't know. But I would have preferred that. Something that suits them in a way. Not introducing the Club. I don't know, it fucking cringes me all the time now. WWE messed up them. But I know the Divas match happened. I'm not sure that was after though. I'm pretty sure it was no. Was it Sami Zayn versus The Miz? I don't know. I might have to cut it, guys, to check what other matches happened. But there was another backstage segment between Cesaro the Miz and Kevin Owens, like depending on who's going to be in the match for the Intercontinental Championship, and Stephanie made it Stephanie and Shane made it a triple threat at the time until people or Sammy came in and said that obviously people liked him when he held the Intercontinental Championship. Reminded him of Daniel Bryan, and he received loads of cheers, which he did. And obviously, it's simple booking from Shane. I liked it because obviously that's how he should be. Get into a match. You face the champion. If you win, you get into the match. It's pretty simple. And half the time, it's just a random competitor, number one contender. I like the Rumble. Don't me wrong. For Rusev, I just didn't like the fact that he won. It could have been Apollo. I would have preferred Baron Corbin. I would have preferred like someone from NXT to have a title shot. Or if not, Sin Cara. I would love to see Sin Cara face Kalisto for the United States. That would be an amazing match. But simple booking. That's how people should be into actual like triple threat matches, or make it a triple threat. They should earn their way to be in a triple threat match for the title, not just your number one contender, you'll be facing him. Not like a little argument they have backstage, and then instantly their pay-per-view, they have a match up for the title at a pay-per-view like Extreme Rules. It's not. It makes no sense. I understand it. I like what they're doing now with the Royal Rumble. I just don't like that Rusev won. I like how he's gone back to his original character when he was like feuding with John Cena. But yeah, that's how we should do it. If it's not a match, do like a Rumble, and yeah, like build the rivalry from there. But yeah, a decent match actually, guys. I wasn't expecting The Miz to do as well as he was doing against Sami Zayn. Obviously, I'm surprised at Sami Zayn as well. Obviously, Cesaro and Kevin Owens are watching as well. Pretty interesting match. The Miz pretty much did all he can. Like usual, Sami Zayn obviously was too desperate just getting to the title shot, because obviously he got a massive cheer from that, and obviously he wants to be in the match. So obviously he won that with a haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. Jobs are good, and he's into the fatal 4-way. Everyone kind of expected that. I was gonna say if it was not going to be fatal 4-way, WWE made a mistake, because you can't leave Sami Zayn out. Because who's he gonna fight? No. We'll just go for random matches, guys. I don't know. I might have to go back on some matches. But next on the line we had the what other matches were there? I've watched this straight after. I'm just coming back from watching it. This tells you how long it takes too much for my memory to hold, because it's 3 hours. A lot of people are saying it's 2 hours. Should be 2 hours. But yeah. What happened next? I think it was a Divas match, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Charlotte and Paige. Obviously, Ric Flair wasn't loud once again. Another good match, guys. I wish Paige. I'm not just saying this because I'm British and I like Paige and she's hot, but I would say it about anybody. I would say it about Sasha if she was in Paige's state. Paige seems to be in the title shot as well as everybody else that's in there with Sasha and not Bailey. What's her name? What's her name? The Irish person. What's her name? Becky, that's it, Becky Lynch. And whoever. Emma could fit in there as well, after she's feuded with Becky. But Paige needs to get back in there with this dude. I don't know, she's doing Total Divas and everyone doesn't really like her for that, and she should deserve another push, which I think she is. We saw what she's capable of in the ring. She surprised me sometimes with that fall-away slam and stuff. I wasn't able to, didn't see before. And yeah, she got a kick, obviously roll up, and then obviously during this, Ric Flair came into the ring. His reaction to the referees coming out was so hilarious. He was so shocked and stunned by it. But Shane came out at the referees. Natalia, I think, was distracted Charlotte for the away slam. I can't get my words out today. But yeah, and then Charlotte got distracted by her dad getting taken away as Paige hit with a kick to the head, back of the head, I'm pretty sure, and then she hit the ropes and then roll up, 1, 2, 3, Paige win. Hopefully Paige can have more TV time. She's not really getting much. No one cares about a Naomi or Summer Rae at this moment in time. They're not even doing much. I don't even know what their point in the women's kind of. Did I say divas? I meant women's. But women's kind of division. They're not really doing much. All we care about is Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, Emma, because she's new, and Paige. Paige is obviously people want to see more. Well, I expect anyway, because obviously they love her with the cheers and stuff. Yeah, good one for Paige being the champion. I don't see Natalya winning the championship off her Extreme Rules. I feel like Charlotte will win, so she can have a feud with Sasha. I don't think Becky will get involved in this women's championship. It'll just be 1v1 with Sasha and Charlotte. But yeah, that's the women's match over. What happened next? There was a a few random matches, guys. Well, I guess it's simple booking, guys. But there was Rusev for the Lucha Dragons, which I don't understand what's happening with them, guys. Are they a tag team or not? I don't. Answer that for me. They haven't been in a tag team match for a while. They don't talk. Obviously, Sin Cara can't talk English much, but still, Kalisto can. Are they a tag team or not? Everybody loves the Lucha Dragons, but they're not doing tag team matches. There are loads of tag teams they could face. The Ascension, obviously not now, because Connor's been suspended for, I think, another 30 days, or probably 40 at this time. But there's still loads more. They could feud with the Dudleys, or feuding with Enzo and Cass, obviously, when they get back. Social Outcast. Fuck them. Who else is there? Fuck the Tyler Breeze, God and Truth shit. League of Nations are over, thank God. I saw there was more tag teams. The Usos aren't really feuding with everyone. It makes no sense for the Usos to be with Roman Reigns. Make them, firstly, have a tag. I don't give a shit about Usos anymore. Makes the Lucha Dragons great again. Not Darren Young great again. Darren Young was never great. Since when was he great? So, when he won the tag team championships, he still wasn't great. He didn't even do much. Titus O'Neil did most of the work for him. Let's face it. No one cared about the primetime place. No one really cared for him with their weird hair at the Nexus. No one cared for him in whatever it was he was with next. Who was he with? He was by himself. No one cared for him. He had no cheers for him. I don't get what he's doing with Bob Backlund. I don't know. This kind of gimmick Daniel's doing is going to be a failure. It's going to last like a month, guys, and then Bob Backlund's gone, and Daniel's is going to be a jobber. He's a jobber in the first place. He's not going to be a main eventer. He's never going to be. I don't see him in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. But anyway, guys, back to the Lucha Dragons match. I don't know if they're a tag team or not. Who cares? They should be a tag team. They receive a lot of cheers. They should be in the tag team championship picture. They shouldn't have got. I know Kalisto got injured, but still. Obviously, the match wasn't that amazing. It was like a 5-10 minute match, at least. Nothing much happened. Probably super kick. Nice DDT from Sin Cara from the top rope. Sorry about me coughing, guys. Yeah, the distractions from both Kalisto and Lana. I don't know why Lana distracted Rusev. I don't understand that. I don't know why she was doing that. But Sin Cara Kalisto hit him with a Enziguri kick or whatever, or like a little kick to the head, a punch to the head. And then obviously Sin Cara. Well, there's been a lot of roll-ups in this match. Monday Night Raw. It was like the Monday Night Raw roll-ups, but obviously 1, 2, 3. Sin Cara won. I don't know what's going to happen with Sin Cara from now on. But I don't really like the Kalisto V7. It kind of rivalry, basically right back, just with some like a Bulgarian instead. Really, I see. I'd have preferred a Sin Cara to face him or something like that, but you know. After that match, I think it was the 6-man elimination tag, and hold on, guys, I need a drink. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, the Bullet Club need a new theme." No, they don't. Why do they need a new theme? I like their theme. It goes from a beat to a nice singing chorus. They don't need a new theme. Their Toronto's fine. It's nice and simple, and I like it. It makes the entrance better in a way. You don't need to change their theme. They've just came to WWE like a few weeks ago. Why are you changing their theme now? You don't need to. But they shouldn't have debuted how they should have. Really, guys, it's probably the worst debut they could have had. A team could have had. They should have. Now, a lot of people, my friend was saying this, and I kind of said it when I debuted. The Bullet Club, or the club, golf club, should have debuted like the Nexus. An unbelievable debut. Wade Barrett, a great leader, obviously, from the Nexus. They shouldn't have got rid of the Nexus. It was a huge mistake, obviously. Wade Barrett should have gone singles and then brought back the Nexus in a way. But, one way or another anyway. But it was an unbelievable debut. Everyone was shocked, because I watched it back, like, not too long ago. And I can remember when I was watching it at home, and I was, like, obviously flabbergasted by what was happening. Obviously, they gave no shits, the Nexus did. You saw Daniel Bryan choking that ring announcer, whoever his name is. They're like beating up Jerry King Lawler, that other person, whatever his name is, that's not there anymore. They punched the referee. They didn't give any shits, guys. That's how the Bullet Club should have debuted. The Shield should have debuted in another way or manner, because everyone's like, oh, the Shield debuted amazingly, let's give that 10 out of 10. No. I don't think the Shield debuted as well as they could have. They should have done. When I see a group that is destructive in what they came from, like the Nexus came from NXT, they should act and debut how they did in their previous place. The Nexus did that. They didn't give any shits. They destroyed the ring. They destroyed throw chairs around. They destroyed the barricades and stuff. They didn't give any shits, guys. They had the numbers. It doesn't really matter. Just because they have the numbers doesn't makes them more it doesn't make them make a mark even better. They had the numbers because it was something different, something that made WWE more interesting. Obviously, that was needed. Obviously, it was interesting in the first place, but it made it more intense. It shocked the whole world with the Nexus debuting, guys. The Shield didn't debut as I thought they would. Bullet Club, not 1 out of 10 they debuted. Just pushing the Usos off the turnbuckle isn't a good debut. They are the Bullet Club. I never watched New Japan, guys. I've heard of it, but I never watched it. Apparently they were aggressive as they can come, and from what aggressive, if you're aggressive from where they came from, they should be aggressive, and they did. Pushing someone off a turnbuckle isn't really aggressive. That's kind of being SAWFT, soft, in a way. The Shield debuted. Yes, it was a pretty intense debut, but it wasn't like Nexus. When I see a debut, I expect them to do what the Nexus did, with give no shits on what they do when they make their mark, and that's everybody knows what they did and what they did at that time. I still remember that. I'm sure whenever someone brings back the Nexus, they say, they always bring, when I ask my mate, do you remember the Nexus? And then he goes, yeah, their debut was amazing. They never say anything else about what they did with John Cena. They just say what they debuted like. Nobody else debuts like that anymore, guys. The Shield debuted, it's like they're going lower and lower in a way. Like, obviously the Nexus debuted, destroyed Havoc, they destroyed the whole ring, everything they could have. But just because they had the numbers doesn't mean that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson can't do that. They could have brought loads of superstars out to help Roman Reigns, like the Usos and that, and still thrashed them. Luke Gallows is a man mountain. He can destroy the Usos. He could destroy the table and ring like the Nexus did. So can Carl Anderson. You make your mark, you beat up people, and you're out of there. People know who you are, people know you made your mark, and you're done. People talk about it through the 3 weeks until next week when you explain why you did that. The Shield kind of did that, but they didn't do it in a destructive way. They just got way back, beat him up, slammed the table. That's it. It wasn't the Shield, but obviously when the Bullet Club debuted, they should have had AJ there, probably joining in with them, or just standing somewhere in the crowd with a mask. So obviously people think they know who they are, but they're not 100% positive, if you know what I mean. But to wrap further ado, guys, the 6-man elimination tag. I'm starting sick of Roman Reigns, guys. I'll go on to Roman Reigns in a bit, but obviously need to go talk about the match. So it ended, obviously the entrances, the the club, the golf club debut entered first, with Carl and Luke Gallows with their entrance music, and then AJ Styles came out. Then obviously Roman Reigns and the Gay Usos came out, and so sick of the Usos as well. They're so stupid. Why was one of the Usos headbanging to Roman Reigns' feet? It was like, what is that? What was that? Watch your back and look at the guy on. If I'm in Roman Reigns' place when he enters, look on the left hand side of that Uso. I don't know their names, but he's headbanging to something, or he's having a spasm. I don't know what it is, but and one of them was dabbing in the middle of the match, like. But anyway, wasn't amazing, guys. I can't explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, it was a alright match. A lot of roll-ups. Yeah, it was just a Monday Night Raw roll-ups. Jay Uso got eliminated, or Jimmy, I don't know which one did, from a roll-up. Thingy did from a roll-up. Carl Anderson. What's going on with these roll-ups? Why is there so many roll-ups in this Monday Night Raw? There's been like one every match. The only one I can't think of is probably Kevin Owens one. But yeah, and the Sami Zayn one, that's it. But yeah, Carl Anderson and Jamie got eliminated first for roll up, and then Carl Anderson did. And then obviously Luke Gallows got eliminated from Superman Punch. And then there wasn't much to talk about, guys. There wasn't amazing match highlights, really. It just ended the match with AJ tossing Roman out the ring, hitting him with. I'm pretty sure he hit him with a phenomenal forearm, guys, when he jumps out the ring to hit him. Michael Cole said hit with a forearm. It was a phenomenal forearm. But yeah, they took it out of the ring. AJ Styles was trying to move in the announcer's table to slam Roman Reigns through it. Roman Reigns stopped him from doing that and started beating him up. And then out of nowhere, Carl Anderson had a steel chair and hit Roman Reigns on the back. And then a bit of a stall happened where they was just grabbing his hair. And I think he was telling AJ to put him on the table. Then the Usos came out, fucking hell. Everyone was screaming when they were running. And it's like, bruh. Guys, I Obviously, the match ended by this time when Carl Anderson hit Roman Reigns with a chair, but obviously Carl Anderson and Angelique dealt with the Usos by tossing them out the ring. And Roman Reigns hit Carl Anderson looking at us with a spear, 2 spears, and then obviously the AJ Styles and Roman Reigns were staring at each other, giving each other the chair, taking it. AJ Styles tried to hit him with a phenomenal forearm. He missed, and then he escaped the ring because obviously Roman Reigns had the steel chair at that time. Now, guys, I'm getting more pissed off because just talking about it, because the Usos are pissing me off. Why are they with Roman Reigns when obviously everyone wants a Shield back? Obviously Roman Stefan is still injured, but still, you don't need the Usos there. What do they do? Nothing. They pretty much don't do anything. The Bullet Club just toss them out of the ring. The Usos are pointless, guys. We've seen what they can do. They've been in the WWE for a few years now. Who cares about them? I don't. I never cared about them besides when they won the tag team championships for the first time. We've seen what they can do. They don't speak on the microphone. They've never spoke on the microphone. Oh my god. All we hear from them on the microphone is oos. Which pisses me off. And I don't like the Usos. Fucking, you might as well release them. No one likes them anymore. I'd rather see a different tag team with Roman Reigns than the Usos. The Usos barely do anything now. They're jobbers. They're only there with Roman Reigns to get some TV time, and plus because they're related to him. Obviously, when Jeff Hardy gets back, the Shield are going to reunite. And guys, I hate Roman Reigns, but I know it's not his fault for this. But he receives too much TV time. Now, obviously, it's obvious he doesn't know shit, but the League of Nations were only created to give Roman Reigns TV time. They only stopped him. They're giving him more TV time from him getting the championship. 80% of the time, the League of Nations were created to give Roman Reigns TV time. He took on every League of Nations member in the main event of Raw on SmackDown. The League of Nations, it makes my head hurt because I know it's not Roman Reigns' fault because obviously there was loads of injuries with Randy Orton, Seth Rollins and that, and John Cena. But you could have built someone else up. You didn't need to always rely on Roman Reigns to be on the main event. You build up Tyler Breeze, make him have a feud with someone, and put him on the main event. It doesn't matter who you have on the main event. It pissed me off so much. I don't care about Roman Reigns. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy. Shut the fuck up, you Samoan dick. You could have built... WWE don't know what they're doing. They built up Roman Reigns because they had no other people to build up. Yeah, they could have built up Tyler Breeze. They could have built up the Ascension. The Ascension were we're not doing anything this time. They could have made Ascension have some TV time instead of Roman Reigns. You didn't even need Roman Reigns to be on every Monday Night Raw. He wasn't the World Heavyweight Championship at that time. Title holder at that time. Why put him on TV? The League of Nations shouldn't be created. Due to the League of Nations, them being a group, they made Roman Reigns have a... It pisses me off. Firstly, we wouldn't see Roman Reigns in main events if it wasn't for the creation of the League of Nations. Firstly, Alberto Del Rio should have had a feud with someone like Kalisto at this point in the stage still, or someone that was good, like Dolph Ziggler, because I like that rivalry that I think they already had once. But Ray Barrett should have had someone like a rivalry with Neville, would like to see. Put that one in the main event. Sheamus should have had a rivalry with Roman Reigns. I like that rivalry. And then Rusev have a rivalry with Tyler Breeze, because Tyler Breeze needs to be built up. They're not even doing much of him now. Or build up. They could have brought Cody Rhodes by this time, and then least have a rivalry with the Cody Rhodes without, not Stardust, just the original Cody Rhodes. Why didn't they do that? They only did that because they wanted to give Roman Reigns TV time, which nobody still gives a shit about Roman Reigns when they're taking on the League of Nations. I didn't. And I never really give a fuck about Roman Reigns until I never gave him shit against Roman Reigns, besides when he was with the Shield. I'm being honest, guys, I never did. Pointless. Pisses me off when he's on the mic. He's cocky. I know that's not his fault, and he's probably a normal guy outside WWE, but WWE's fault. That's how everybody hates Roman Reigns. And they alter the volume, and then they turn up his music or whatever, and they rub out this Roman Reigns. When it rains, it pours. They rub that out. Because obviously they want Roman Reigns to get over. When it's not going to happen, WWE, because we've seen him so many times, it gets boring. We've seen what he can do in the ring. We've seen what he can do. We don't care about him anymore. If any superstar was in Roman Reigns' position, like a Tyler Breeze or someone like that, I prefer to see them. They're not getting much TV time. Tyler Breeze is the only NXT talent that's not getting much TV time at all anymore. He's with the Jobber Squad of Dango, Goldust and R-Truth. 3 of them should get released. Why are they still on WWE? What are they doing? What is their purpose? It's just a waste of everybody's time. Yes, it's funny sometimes, especially when Goldust debuted. Not Goldust, R-Truth made the entrance with Tyler Breeze. That was hilarious. But still, we've already got 4 clowns as a social outcast. Why do we need more of jobbers? Oh my god. I'd rather... apparently Roman Reigns is going to be champion for still a long time, guys. I know it's not his fault, but it bores me because we've all seen what he can do in the ring, and I feel like that's why everybody hates him. He's received too much TV time that makes me go to sleep when I see him. And he needs to stop being on the upper card all the time. Buff someone up. Build someone up. What's happened to Dolph Ziggler? When was his last championship? The Intercontinental. He lost that to about in how many years ago? 2 years ago? I feel like Dolph Ziggler is someone that when someone debuts, they instantly just want to go, Dolph Ziggler, you're up for this guy, you're going to lose to him for his first match or pay-per-view, are you up for it? And then Dolph Ziggler's like, yeah, sure, why not? And then, obviously, Dolph Ziggler makes him look good, which... It's not Dolph Ziggler's fault. They're making Dolph Ziggler defy NXT talent, which I have nothing against. But they could put someone that's not so good, like Stardust, that they've done against Apollo Crews, and put them against him. Oh my god. Dolph Ziggler should be built up. Everyone loves Dolph Ziggler. Why don't you build them up and still facing new stars? Stardust should be facing new stars. Stardust should be getting beat up by... the Apollo, well, he did get beat by Apollo Crews twice, but the Baron Corbin, why don't you sack him off for some social outcast, which he already did, but not Dolph Ziggler, someone else, like an R-Truth, like a Goldust, put them against the NXT talent. It's not that they're not good wrestlers, they're just not getting any TV time. It'd be good for them, Goldust and R-Truth, because they're having matches against NXT talent, and it's not like them NXT talent are not looking good. They still are, because they're facing experienced wrestlers. But I don't get why Dolph Ziggler is always the one taking them on when they have their first match. It makes no sense. Build Dolph Ziggler up again. Don't make Dan Young great again. Make Dolph Ziggler great again. Why Dan Young? If anything, Dan Young should be the one getting beat up by Baron Corbin. I don't even know what's happened to the primetime plays. No one cares about the primetime plays. I'm off this topic about Roman Reigns and Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, I'll have to check in a minute, guys, about the matches. I'll be back in a minute. I'm so fed up with this review already. So I missed out on the match of Baron Corbin vs Dolph Ziggler, which was about Baron Corbin got the win, which he should have got out of the pay-per-view. Decent match, better than the Rusev Sin Cara one. But yeah, it was a decent match. Baron Corbin needs more mic skills. It needs to be built up. And so does Apollo Crews, and to have a better feud. Well, Apollo Crews needs to have a feud in the first place, because Baron Corbin's got one with Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, decent match. Baron Corbin got the win. What was that movie did before the End of Days? Something like 6. I don't know what it's called, but he just caught Dolph Ziggler came running up at him, and then he caught him and just swarming in like an airplane kind of circle, and then was just swinging in circles, and then he slammed him. It looked painful as hell. But yeah, after that move, he caught him at the End of Days. 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin deserves that win. If I swear to God, if Dolph Ziggler won that, I'd be so mad. But yeah, the 6-man elimination tag I already talked about. What was the final match? And then the main event. Thank God Roman Reigns was in it. Was on it at the end of the show. It was Chris Jericho versus Big Cass. Big Cass came out, obviously, and then Chris Jericho came out with his lighting jacket. Got beaten up by somebody, and then someone got into his jacket. Did the whole Chris Jericho thing. Walked to the ring to know that it was the lunatic Dean Ambrose, and his face was so weird when he turned around. It was like, bruh. But it's quite funny. Ripped up his 15,000 jacket. Chris Jericho came running to the ring. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing at that one. But Chris Jericho, the lunatic, started beating up, and then Chris Jericho irate him and did like a neck breaker or something. Running neck breaker. Got out of the ring, checked on his jacket, and then Big Cass was in his way, staring him down like this. And then Chris Jericho was like, "Get out of the way, you idiot! What are you doing? Get out of the way, you idiot!" And then Chris Jericho slapped him in the face, which looks like a really powerful slap. But Big Cass was like, "How dare you do that?" and stuff, and was obviously shaking and stuff whilst grabbing Chris Jericho's head. And how he slammed Chris Jericho into the barricade with such force made me cringe on how he didn't get Chris Jericho injured. Did you see how the impact was when he hit the barricade? It was like, and then how his head hit. It was, I'm surprised he isn't injured. And then obviously Big Cass tossed him into the ring, dirty deeds, and then obviously Dean Ambrose continued to rip up the jacket as Y2J was on the floor knocked out. But yeah, Chris Jericho Dean Ambrose left the ring, and Chris Jericho was like, "You idiot!" I was like, "Okay, pay back for this, you idiot," and stuff, and was like sulking. Poor Chris Jericho. Unfortunately, his 15,000 jacket was ripped up. I thought it was going to light it on fire or something, not just rip it up, but who cares? It's destroyed anyway. But yeah, that's how they ended Monday Night Raw. It's better than seeing Roman Reigns' face by the time they close it. But yeah, that's been the Monday Night Raw, guys. I will definitely be doing next week's Monday Night Raw and then more after, and then continuous anyway. If you guys have liked it, remember, guys, these are my opinions about what should happen in WWE. I'm not saying you should agree. I'm just saying my point of view. I hope you guys like it, and I'm hyped for Extreme Rules. A lot of matches haven't been announced yet. There's only been like 3 maybe. But I'd say the Dean Ambrose Y2J rivalry ending in Extreme Rules. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I've been Rampaging Rampardos. Remember to follow me at Rampaging Dan. I'll be obviously doing reviews for Extreme Rules. But I hope you guys like this new series. It's a bit different than horror games, obviously you guys don't like. So I thought I'd do something that I do like, which is WWE. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked it. Remember to hit the like button if you did, and comment below what you thought about Monday Night Raw, what you've changed, what would you change and stuff. But and who would you build up? But yeah, I've been Rampaging Rampardos, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.